If you're here, I bet you're passionate about making a real, tangible impact on people's lives. And if you're looking at a career in behavior analysis, you've come to exactly the right place. Today, we're going to tackle a huge decision: BCBA or BCABA. Let's figure out your path.
I mean, really think about it. Is that fire in you, that drive to help, to understand, to make things better for someone? I'm guessing the answer is a big yes. And you know what? That's the most important first step on this entire journey. And that journey, for so many of us, leads straight to the field of applied behavior analysis, or ABA. It's all about using the actual science of how we learn to create real, positive change. And let me tell you, this field is absolutely booming right now, which means there are tons of opportunities for people just like you.
But right at the beginning, you hit this fork in the road. There are two main certifications, two main paths you can take. So the big question is, which one is your path? Are you a BCBA or a BCBA? Let's break it down and find out.
Okay, let's get right to the heart of it. We're going to really dig into these two roles so you can see which one truly fits your ambitions and, your life goals. This is honestly the best way to think about it. The BCBA, that's your architect. They're the one designing the entire treatment plan, leading the team, and overseeing the whole project. The BCBA, on the other hand, is the expert implementer, the one on the ground bringing that brilliant plan to life, all under the architect's guidance.
All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. We're going to put these two roles side by side. These are the key details you're really going to want to pay attention to when you're making your choice.
Okay, this table lays it all out perfectly. First, education. For BCBA, you're looking at a master's degree or even a doctorate. For our BCBA, it's a bachelor's. That difference also shows up in the fieldwork hours. It's a much bigger time commitment for the BCBA path. But here's the really crucial part: autonomy. BCBAs can practice independently. BCBAs must be supervised by a BCBA. And naturally, all of this flows down to earning potential, where BCBAs typically have a higher average salary.
Now, let's talk about job security. Just look at this number: a nearly 6,000% jump in demand for BCBAs in about a decade. That is just staggering. This tells you it's not just a job, it's a career with incredible stability and a massive growing need for qualified people.
And here's that salary difference we were just talking about, but in a super simple visual. It really highlights that financial gap, which again reflects the extra education, responsibility, and independence that comes with being a BCBA.
So, once you've picked your path, you've done the schoolwork, you've logged all those hours, you face the final boss, the certification exam. And yeah, it's a gauntlet, it's a major hurdle, but it's one you can absolutely conquer with the right prep.
Take a deep breath and look at this. In 2024, only about half, 54% of people pass the BCBA exam on their very first try. That's basically a coin flip. This is not an exam you can just cram for the night before. It really demands that you know this stuff inside and out. And get this, for folks who have to retake it, the pass rate plummets to just 25%. The message here is loud and clear. You want to go in there ready to knock it out of the park on your first attempt.
So why is it so tough? Well, look at the sheer breadth of it. It covers a ton of different domains, from the core concepts and principles all the way to ethics and specific procedures. You really have to be an expert across the entire board.
So, when you're up against a challenge this big, you need more than just a textbook. You need a smarter way to prepare. And that's exactly where a tool like FlashGenius comes in, helping you walk into that exam feeling totally confident.
So how does it actually help? Well, for starters, it creates a personalized AI-guided learning path just for you, so you focus on what you actually need to study. You get to practice with real exam simulations, so there are no surprises on test day. The Smart Review doesn't just tell you you're wrong, it tells you why you're wrong. And my favorite part? The Common Mistakes Database, so you can learn from the slip-ups of thousands of other people. It's all about studying smarter, not just harder.
And look, when you put FlashGenius side by side with other tools, the difference is, well, it's pretty obvious. That AI-guided path, the Smart Review, that mistakes database, those are game changers that really give you an edge.
I think this quote from the team really says it all. The whole point isn't just to pass some test. It's to build a rock-solid foundation of knowledge that's going to make you a fantastic practitioner for your entire career.
So here we are. You've seen the two paths, you know the challenge that's ahead, and you know there are tools out there to help you crush it. Your journey officially begins right now.
So what's next? Let's make it super simple. Step 1, reflect. Ask yourself,
Am I the architect or the implementer? Step 2, check the official requirements on the BACB website. Step 3, get a powerful tool and prepare for that exam. And Step 4, start your career and begin making that incredible difference you were meant to make.
And really, that just leaves us with one last question. You have the map, you know the way, you have the tools to get there. The only thing left to decide is, what kind of impact are you going to make?